Hey y'all. So today we're going to be taking a look at your shamanic messages from your guides. But before we get into that, I want to say a big thank you to everyone who took my free Claire quiz. I've been hearing from you guys about what results you got, and it's really exciting and thrilling to read what everyone got and to see how much fun you guys had and what you learned about yourselves and your own intuitive abilities in taking the quiz. So thank you so much. If you have not had a chance to do that yet, the link is in the description box below. If you would like to see what your strongest intuitive abilities are and how to work with them and develop them, as well as learn about what mine are and how I use them here in my readings, the free quiz is sent to your email if you just click on that link in the description box below. And again, thank you guys to everyone who took the quiz. Now let's go ahead and see what your shamanic messages from your guides are. Hey Taurus, how y'all doing? So here we have your messages, your shamanic messages from your guides. It's really beautiful what I'm looking at here, because here we have where you are currently, right? So currently you are in a unicorn energy, which is really beautiful. This equates to the judgment key in the tarot, which speaks of, looking at the past with pleasure, looking at the past from a place of observation and reflection and non-judgment, because that is really the only, constructive way that we can look at the past. It's either like learn from it or leave it, right? So this is a beautiful energy to be in. This also speaks to, artistically and or intuitively gifted children, and really connecting with that young, creative, sensitive soul aspect of yourself and or those around you. Unicorn energy is such a beautiful energy to have working with you at the moment. And your advice is the eagle. Really brilliant. So the eagle equates to the Wheel of Fortune and the tarot, which is about, that wheel turning in your favor, good luck, good fortune. What is the tagline for Wheel of Fortune? It's expect things to show up unexpectedly. So it's really beautiful. The fact that this is your advice and the fact that this is being shown as the eagle sort of like flying down from the sky, we can assume that this is their prey, but I think in the context of this reading, we'll say they're flying down on their opportunity to grasp it at the perfect timing, right? Because this is a lot about timing. The fact that this is your advice, you're being called to allow yourself to be open to quick changes, to adapt well, and to have high flexibility. Right? What do we say? It kind of feels like a Eight of Pentacles as well, where it's like hard work and talent meeting up with divine timing. So it's like you can be as ready as you are. You can have an open mind. You can, do all that you need to do and be clear on your intentions and your manifestations and all of the things. But if you're not willing, right, to do things differently or go out and grasp something as the opportunity appears out of fear or rigidity or doubt or whatever have you, usually that's fear, then it's a missed opportunity. So I'm really hearing with this to be willing, right, to shake things up and be moved and shifted and inspired to do things either in a different manner than you've done them before, or at a different pace. like I can hear oh, that's moving a little bit faster than I would normally move, or oh, that's not something I would usually go for, but I'm feeling it. And it's really following those feelings, right? Because you have two major arcanas here, with the Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune here, with the Unicorn Medicine and the Eagle. And the Eagle is also a spirit messenger as well. The Unicorn connects you to those upper realms. So there's a lot of energy here about you being at a point in your life where you're going to have opportunities show up that are divinely sent or divinely timed, which is really another way of saying that they're being manifested through you. Right? So sometimes half the work is just recognizing those moments and recognizing those opportunities and getting out of our own way to receive them, right? Your oracle here is beautiful. It says gold and silver violet flame dragon. Transmutes the old around you with wisdom and grace. It's time for transmutation, magic, and healing. Offer service under grace. I love this so much, because here we have the butterfly. We're talking about transmuting the old, which is back to that aspect of the judgment key. Look back with pleasure, right? Learning from the past, not dwelling in it. And it's interesting too. transmutes the old around you with wisdom and grace. And then we're looking at your advice with the Wheel of Fortune with the Eagle here. I'm really hearing, you know, what gets to come with you as you move forward around these new opportunities and as you're manifesting, brilliant. But anything that belongs in the past or that can't come along on this given ride, be willing to let it go. You know, especially being the Taurus that you are, being an earth sign, being a fixed sign, there is that energy within you of like, ooh, ooh, you want me to do a quick change? You want me to actually leave some things behind in order to make room for the new? That can be a challenging concept. I'm also a fixed sign, so I understand this very, very well. But it is important, and it is, you know, what do they say? Like, the only constant is change. So the more that you can shift your perspective around that, to I'm not losing things, I'm not changing things that, you know, are going to cause me to take steps back in my life, right? I am adapting. Your adaptability is the key here to you receiving all of this positive change that is coming your way. Directly linked to your adaptability. Just like the butterfly, just like nature. So it might be helpful to look at it that way as well. I'm not changing, I'm adapting. That might be helpful for you moving forward. So with that being said, Taurus, I so hope that this finds you well whenever and wherever you are. If this resonates, if you're feeling it, let me know in the comments below. I'd so appreciate that. Please like, share, and subscribe. And with that being said, just thank you for being here. And as always, and most of all, thank you for being you. And be well. Until next time.